Hey YouTube family, how you guys doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank goodness we had that extra day off this week. God is good, and all the time God is good. But anyway, I missed you guys. Had to bring you a story time. I ain't forget about you. This story time actually sets off the most part of my teenage years. So because of this one incident, it was like a downward spiral for like 4 years. Anyway, here we go. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My mom grew up in the projects or whatever. Why I always say and whatever? Don't mind me. Mom grew up in the projects and decided to move out. Who told her to do that? Anyway, that's where our friends were. So me and my brother, anytime we wanted to hang out with our friends, we would go back to the projects, which was a good about 45 minutes away from her new place. So this incident took place, I'm gonna say I was 13 or almost 14, between 13 and 14. Right? So I'm chilling with my friends. It was actually my boyfriend at the time. Yes, I had a boyfriend. Wasn't supposed to, but she was trying to be grown. Had a boyfriend. He had a twin. I was with my cousin and one of their other friends. So I'm going to call the twins Dame and Dash, right? Dame Dash, my cousin, and then the friend Booger. That he could be Booger. He wasn't really relevant to the story, but he there. So we chilling, and it's getting a little dark. You know when the sun is setting, and they like, you need to go home, don't you? I need to go home. I'm chilling with y'all. So you know my cousin like, you gonna be in trouble, yo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call my mom and let her think that I'm spending the night at your house. So I'm gonna just tell her I'm spending the night at your house and everything will be good. Now you hear that I said I'm going to tell her. It don't work that way in my family, but I was trying to push it, acting like it was all good. Calls my mother on the payphone, and at this time you could see the street lights is coming on. I believe the next day was a school day, and that's why there was an issue. But I call her, hey ma, you know, I'm gonna stay out a little bit and then go to my cousin's house to spend the night. You know, anybody know my mother, when she mad, she talk through the grit. Get your behind home. So I'm like, I won't, because I want to stay hanging out. She passed the phone to my brother, who is about 6 years older than me. So he commenced to put in his 2-piece of threat in. I'm like, wow. You see how they do me? Anyway, click. So I done made the move. Now you feel invigorated. You like, it's done. It's done. I'm out. They can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. So we chilling. How come a little bit after the phone call, not everybody want to go upstairs? Hold on. I done threw my whole life away on the payphone. Now y'all want to end it? Come on, we chilling. What's up? My cousin went home. So my boyfriend and his brother, they like, you could come upstairs with us. You know what I'm saying? We have to hide you from my mom or whatever. So you know they was older than us. I'm gonna say they was probably about 16 at the time, and they twins. So we all go upstairs to their house. So the rule is, you know, mom don't really come in the room, but she like to say good night and she like to say good morning. So when mom get ready to come in the room, get your behind in the closet Stay there till we tell you to come out. All right, I'm good, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the only place I could be right now. I done threw my whole life away on the phone. So everything good. We in for the night, having fun. Now, Dame and Dash, I'm gonna say Dame was my boyfriend's name at the time, and Dash was like the cool, chill one. Why I always got to pick the one with some issues? You know what I'm saying? So Dash was the cool, chill one. Dame was on hyper mode. He had issues. So now it's time to go to sleep for the night. Of course, Dame like, okay, you gonna sleep in the bed with me, and you know that's how we gonna do it for the night. All right, cool. I slept behind him, and got a little too touchy-feely for me. You feel me? So after slap boxing a little bit, his brother Dash was like, come on, you can sleep over here, because they had two twin beds on opposite sides of the room. You can sleep over here, you know what I'm saying, so he'll leave you alone. So I'm like, great. Gave me my own cover. So I'm behind him with my back to him with my own cover with the other twin, and he got his back to me. We all still sleeping in the same room. So everything went good. Went to sleep. Daytime come. I couldn't even tell you what time it was, but I know it was light outside. So I actually really stayed out all night. That is like, oh my God, I can't even believe I did this. But when I woke up, the bed was wet. Now, on the honest tip, we're going to give it to you real. I did have a little issue every now and again. You ain't know if you was going to wake up dry or not. That's what was going on. I was trying to be grown and still having kid issues in the you know what I'm saying, in the house. So I'm like, oh Jesus, take me now. Take me down. If he would have took me that day, it wouldn't have been too soon. I wanted to squeeze through the bars of the project windows just so I didn't have to deal with the backlash from this bed being wet. Woo! When I tell you, I think I sat looking at the wall. It had to be for 2 hours. It had to be for 2 hours. Trying to figure out, how am I going to get out of this, right? So I finally get up the nerve to turn around a little bit, because I'm thinking I'm the only one up, you know. I don't hear nobody, you know. So I'm the only one up. Let me turn around and see what's going on. When I tell you I turned around and the twin is looking smack dab in my eyes, like we stared at each other for like 5 minutes. It was a going on, like, I know my bed is wet. And I'm like, yeah, it's wet. What we gonna do about this? I don't know. That's what's going on in the silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell nobody. I don't know if I could do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. So we doing the intense stare, all right? Then he was like, you know what? Go in the closet. I'm going to get you some clothes. I'm going to take care of this, and everything is all good. Other twin was still asleep. So I'm like, I thought he was going to spaz out on me. Straight up. I thought he was going to spaz out on me, but he really helped me to get it together in that moment, because I really thought I could have had a heart attack and left. It was over for me. So get in the closet, get the clothes. Mama left for work. Then I go take a shower. Now while I'm in the shower, of course, he shared the story of what happened. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. Hey, I did it. It's over now. So they clowned me for a little bit, but everything was all good after a while. So I'm sitting there. We get a knock on the door towards the afternoon. So they check the peephole. Like, yo, I think that's your mom's. What? How she know where y'all live? Go get in the closet. We handle this. So I'm in the closet. Oh, I just know she got the police with her. They just gonna come in here. It's gonna be over. They done sat at this door. Sorry, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen your daughter. These ninjas is professionals. I am not the only one they did this for. They finally got my mother and brother. From what I heard, she had my brother with her. Got them away from the door. So we chilling. I'm like, oh snap. So you know, of course, we all, oh, they looking for you, yo. What you gonna do? What you mean? What I'ma do? I'ma stay right here with y'all, right? So my boyfriend, he like, I don't know, yeah, I don't want all this heat. But his brother like, calm down, you can stay, don't worry about it. So the night goes on, and then my boyfriend start acting up with me, calling girls in front of me, letting you know, me know that he could get somebody else, and you know, they talking nasty or whatever, because he mad that no cookies was gave. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get the cookies. So I'm like, I don't care who you talk to. It is what it is. He realized that wasn't phasing me, so he started arguing, everything getting stupid. He like, get out. Oh, okay. So, all right, I ain't gotta stay here. I'm out. I leave, and I'm like, Dad, where I'm gonna go? I can't go home because I ain't got no money. It's now the nighttime, right? And I'm not walking home. Plus, I believe something waiting for me when I get home. So that is not where I want to go right now. I walked about 15 minutes to my grandmother's house. And this is my father's mother. So I get to my grandmother's house, and my father's there. You know, he used to be at her house a lot of the time. So my father's there. It wasn't no biggie. They didn't even treat me like, oh my God, where you been? You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, oh, smooth transition. I'm here, you know, I'm chilling. For some reason, I honestly thought nobody was gonna call my mother, right? Well, Mrs. Grandma did the sneak tip and shot a phone call to my mother when I wasn't paying attention, right? Sitting there, everything good for a little while, we get a knock on the door. They open the door, it's the police. Oh, I'm like, Daddy, what you did? Because, you know what I'm saying? This is your speed. What's happening? What's going on? Officer say, no, sweetheart, we're here for you. You who? You who? No. Tell me the name you looking for. You ain't looking for me. I don't deal with this foolishness. I'm not back and forth in jail. That's not how this works. You need this man. My father just standing there looking. I'm like, I don't know what these people talking about. So they said, there's a PENS warrant out for you, and we have to take you in. What? Who did that? How I get a warrant? I don't know nothing about no warrant. So they actually turned me around and put the cuffs on me. So I'm sitting there like, they bull crapping. They bullcrapping. Ain't no way in this world. My father started crying. Like, not boo-hoo, but tears was coming down his eyes. And I'm looking at him like, what you crying for? You ain't going nowhere? What? Stop this. Tell him to take these cuffs off. It ain't funny no more. Okay? He ain't saying nothing. But, you know, the tears is coming down his eyes. And I was like, yo, now it's hitting me like, this got to be serious, because I ain't never seen this man cry. What you crying for? What is going on here? I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? Jesus, take me now. You didn't do it this morning. Take me now. He ain't do it. He still ain't do it. So they take me out, and I believe they had to take me to like some intake center or whatever, and I had to stay there till the next day and go to court with my mom. So show up at the court. Well, of course they brought me to the court, and my mother's there, and the judge is like, what you want to do? You want to take her with you, or you want to keep put her in the system? So she was like, look, she skipping school, she not listening, and now she ain't coming home when I tell her to be home. She need to learn a lesson. I thought the lesson was last night. What you mean I need to learn a lesson? I learned it last night. Don't play these games. Come on now. She said, no, you ain't gonna do what you want to do in my house. You really gonna ride this out, huh? You really gonna ride this out, Ma? You gonna ride this out? I'm gonna... All right. So they put me in the system and shipped me over to a group home in Brooklyn. So that was my first experience. And now I am officially in the system. I'll be back with you guys with an update from that story. But be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll hit you later.